In the heart of Winneba, a dream takes flight. A sanctuary where young girls are not just taught, but transformed. This is Pearl College, more than a school. It's a home where futures are shaped, knowledge and faith in Jesus Christ is deepened, and leaders are born.
The Pearl House started 12 years ago. We just recently celebrated our anniversary. And the Pearl House, our vision is to empower young women to impact their families, their community, and their nation. And so out of that, it means we want to serve young women who come from vulnerable backgrounds, who've experienced some hard things, and we want to give them hope, healing, opportunity, protection, and education so that they become whole and healthy young women who are able to impact Ghana, their communities and their families and whoever they meet. And our desire is that they will be workforce leaders in the years to come that can really be an impact on this nation. And so we started that 12 years ago, and we started through residential care, and then we started a couple of vocational training centers, and we have a mental health care arm to the program of what we do.
Pearl House is really empowering young women to change their family, their community, and then the nation. We say most of our girls are already out there in the university, and even you could see that they are empowering other young people they meet outside them due to the training we give to them.
As a result of our time here, we have had our first 3 girls complete university, and just recently we had a launching ceremony for them where we spoke words of truth and life into them and wished them well as they start their business. So 2 of them are fashion designers, and 1 of them is a graphic designer. And so they have the tools they need to start their work, and they're on their own. And so we are hoping the best for them as they've gotten started. Some of our girls from their career centers, they have graduated, started their own business, and then now they also have apprentices of their own. And so they are passing on the skills that they received while they are with us. And then we also started a basic school in 2018 that is a local private Christian school for the community.
Pearl House Academy is a mixed school which has students from the community attending, and we are a school that believes in holistic teaching where we do all inclusive teaching. We also believe in delivering quality education to the students, and so we have professional and qualified teachers who are in the school to teach these young ones. The dream of continuing Pearl House Academy is what has given birth to Pearl College.
Pearl College is a private Christian boarding school rooted in faith, strengthened by grace. Pearl College nurtures more than minds. It builds character, purpose, and unshakable confidence.
What Pearl College seeks to do is to empower young ladies. This will be a school that would look at admitting young girls in order to empower them to become who they want to become in life and the dreams that they have aspired to achieve growing up. And so basically, Pearl College has come to make the lives and the dreams of young girls a reality.
It's our desire to join the many other wonderful senior high schools that are here in Ghana and do our best to serve the high school age students of this community and of Ghana as a whole. Our intention and our desire and our design is to minister to teenage girls. That's what we've been doing for 12 years, and that's what we feel called to do. And so as we start Pearl College, our desire is to be a place where young women can thrive in this environment, where the whole person is treated to where they are not just seen as a student that has to learn, but they are a whole person, and we're developing their character and their heart of faith, and empowering them with the critical thinking skills they need to survive in the world, not just for the purpose of passing exams, but for making an impact in the world. Pearl College is a private Christian school that is fully residential, serving basic 10 through 12th grades. And our reason for making it a residential school is for a number of purposes. One is we want to create an environment. We don't want students to just come to school, but we want them to come and experience an atmosphere of growth and an atmosphere of faith. And so while providing that boarding environment, we believe that they will have those positive experiences. And then also with the boarding, we can assure that they are receiving good feeding and that their bodies and their minds are sound. And it would also reduce the outside distractions that can come along and affect our learning and our personal growth. And so we hope that by creating a serene environment that our students will be able to thrive.
Pearl College is one school that is going to be a very modern school. It's going to have all the facilities that a modern secondary school should have. And so talk of a modern library, we talk of a science lab, we're going to have a science lab. We have a very spacious classrooms that is going to accommodate fewer students because we believe in a fewer students to a teacher so that the impact of teaching will really be felt.
So we've developed a full plan for how we want to use the property at Pearl College. And we have designed our buildings, and we have already gotten a good bit of progress in that construction. So we have classrooms available, we have a dining hall available, we have boarding facilities available, and additional boarding facilities are already in process. In addition to that, we've got a library and a wellness center that are on the drawings and in the plans. We've got a large assembly hall for student gatherings and community programs. We've got a large piece of land for us to have some good sports programs and activities. And we also have a building designed for our labs and our practical space, where we will have all of your technology labs, the creative arts spaces, the home econ spaces, everything that you would need to get hands-on experience with your learning. We definitely want to have a place for that and have that in the works as we look at the overall dream for what God is doing at Pearl College.
For over 12 years, Pearl House Ghana has guided young women to greatness. Now, Pearl College carries that legacy forward, preparing girls not just to face the world, but to change it. We offer general arts, science, home economics, and many more.
So we're going to be running the GES curriculum as it's part of our commitment to honoring the country and the culture that we're in, and to empower young women to succeed here. And as time goes on, we would love to add some additional curriculums as the interest develops and we grow from there. The majority of our staff here is Ghanaian, and I love working with and learning from our local staff so that we make sure to have a relevant work for the context that we're in. As a private Christian school, our desire and our aim is to help young women develop a sincere faith, a faith that carries them through their lifetime, not just something that they check off their list, but something that defines their character, who they are, what's important to them, to really help them be transformed by the heart of Christ so that they will carry Him into their lives in the future. And that's something that's really a priority for us. It's something that I've spent my whole career doing, is helping young women fall in love with Christ. And so that's a number one priority for us alongside the academics, for sure. We feel it's important to develop the whole person and for our young women to be equipped for life in Ghana and abroad. And so they need to know all the life skills they need to know, study skills. We want them to be emotionally aware and know how to handle the challenges that life brings their way. And we want them to be equipped with passions and with hobbies for music and sports and arts and drama and all the things that will help them to develop as a whole person. These things are really important priorities for us, looking at their development as a whole person. On the extracurricular side, we plan to have sports, we have arts, we have drama, we have different clubs and societies that students can be a part of. We've got the spiritual life clubs and excursions, and we want to expose them to as many different aspects of life and whole person development as possible so that they can discover their passions and their talents and the unique gifts that God has given them to use and to enjoy life and to serve others.
Pearl College is one that has come to help parents who would wish that their children attend private schools but cannot afford because of how expensive private school is.
We are located in Winneba, Low Court to be precise. We encourage all parents that they should bring their wards to Pearl College. We have good facilities that we believe that when you bring your children, they will have the best training.
Pearl College is one that you would want to have your children attend.
Enroll now for the 2025-2026 academic year. Contact us on 0540 650 861 or visit our website www.pearlcollege.org. Follow us on social media at Pearl College GH. Pearl College, refined and ready.